Alright, people, we're here. We're back. Week 5. It is your New England Patrats versus the Brooklyn Bulbasaurs, aka Togna Bologna, aka Tony Baloney, aka Alex Toner, aka Chad Radfad, aka Mike Haley. They have a team here of Chandelure, Greninja, Togekiss, Tyranitar, Nidoqueen, and Vileplume. Interesting. Very interesting. We're packing a squad here of some things. As you can see, we've got two Calm Minders here, and Calm Mind Raikou and Calm Mind Klefki. Fun fact. Max attack, 4 attacks, Mega Heracross, 4 attacks, Zoroark with U-turn, and just some bulky Licky Licky and Quagsire action to hold it down. So yeah, this is an interesting team. He didn't bring Aegislash, which I'm cool with. I am concerned about Togekiss and Nidoqueen, and also Vileplume is definitely going to be annoying. I wonder if Chandelure is Scarfed. That's a big question mark. And we do see the Greninja and the Tyranitar. Wasn't sure if we would see Tyranitar, but we do, in fact, see Tyranitar. There's no Cresselia, which I'm happy about. I wasn't really expecting it, though, that much. So yeah. In terms of a lead here, though, I don't really know what he's gonna lead with. I really don't. If I had to guess, it might be Greninja. It might be the Nidoqueen. I think to start, I'm fine with just leading Quagsire. Quagsire can handle basically everything except for Vileplume, which is cool. I really hope Vileplume doesn't have Sleep Powder. If Vileplume has Sleep Powder, it's going to be really annoying to deal with. But let's just lead Quagsire. And what do I want to disguise Zoroark as? Oh boy. We have Extra Sensory and Sludge Bomb to hit stuff like Nidoqueen, Vileplume, and Togekiss. Dark Pulse hits Chandelure, and I can U-turn out on the Tyranitar, which is cool. Yeah, I think I might just disguise Zoroark as Klefki. Actually, I might disguise Zoroark as Raikou. I'm really torn now, actually. Let's disguise it as Licky Licky. Let's disguise Zoroark as Licky Licky. It doesn't really matter too much, honestly. I don't think. So we do see the Greninja lead. That's kind of what I was expecting. So I'm not exactly sure. So he can't really do anything to us, which is cool. I don't think this thing learns Grass Knot. But I know it doesn't get any other grass moves, so I'm not really concerned. We've got a good amount of special defense, too, to take this thing on. I think going for Toxic here is probably my best play. To catch, hopefully, something like Togekiss. Actually, we could see Vileplume. I'm going to start off with an Earthquake and gauge damage on Vileplume. I think Vileplume makes the most sense. So yeah, we just get a U-turn out in Vileplume. We do see the Life Orb on Greninja. So I'm expecting Vileplume here. That's why I didn't go for Toxic. Yep. That does 31. We see Black Sludge. That's interesting. So, against this Vileplume, I think I want to go Klefki. I just hope it doesn't go for Sleep Powder. I really hope it doesn't go for Sleep Powder. So yeah, well, let's just go Klefki. And he misses Sleep Powder. Cool. Cool. I'm honestly all for that. But that means I have to put something to sleep, and honestly, I don't really want Klefki to be asleep. So I might switch out into... I think my best sleep fodder is honestly Licky Licky. I really do. Heracross has a field day here. against this team, if I didn't already mention that. The only problem is Chandelure is faster, but we can just like take out most things. I don't think Licky Licky is like super useful, so let's just let Licky Licky go to sleep. If he switches out here, then like that's fine. If he goes like Nidoqueen, for example, that's like honestly fine. I don't want to start setting up though and then get put to sleep on Klefki. I need Klefki to deal with Togekiss, because honestly I think Togekiss is like the biggest threat to my team. And yeah, this Klefki here is like offensive with Calm Mind so that we can beat Togekiss. So like I really want to save Klefki for Togekiss, and I don't want it to get put to sleep by a sleep powder. So that miss is actually really unfortunate for him. Yeah, if he landed that sleep powder, we would have been in a much worse position, for sure, no doubt. But let's see what he does here. Yes, it is a double into Nidoqueen, just as I thought. So that's like fine though, because we went Licky Licky, and Licky Licky can actually take Nidoqueen on just fine. He could set up Stealth Rock here, he could set up Toxic Spikes, or he could just start attacking us, but like Licky Licky can eat any hit. We are max HP, max special defense on this Licky Licky, so I'm just gonna click Earthquake. I think clicking Earthquake here is fine on Licky Licky. He doesn't really have a good response to Licky Licky, if we're being honest. So yeah. His team is like predominantly special attackers, that's why we're bringing max HP, max special defense. His only physical attacker, it looks like, is Tyranitar, which we do see here, and it's going to catch an Earthquake, which is beautiful. That does a clean third. No leftovers. Not sure what this thing's item is. It could be a Salt Vest. It could be a variety of things. I don't really want to stay in here, though, because this Licky Licky, I want this Licky Licky at full HP. I'm thinking of switching into Quagsire, though I could attempt to get Heracross in here, and I kind of am tempted to do that. I don't think this Tyranitar will go for anything that can threaten Heracross, so let's try to get Heracross in here. Yeah, so we do see the superpower. That still does 50%, but it doesn't matter because now we're in an advantageous position to just Mega Evolve and fire off a huge hit. With the defense drop, I can probably, like, Close Combat makes the most sense, but I could probably click Earthquake. The only thing I'm scared of is the Togekiss. But if he goes Togekiss, that's honestly fine. Might as well just get some damage on Togekiss, so let's just go for Close Combat. Yeah, I was thinking about going for Rock Blast there, but I didn't want him to stay in the Tyranitar. That's a 4 times resisted hit. It still did 24%, so that's cool. Togekiss is in now. Heracross is actually weak, and it is outsped by a few things, mainly these top 3, but I do still think it's useful. I mean, if Nidoqueen is max speed, it will outspeed us, but I'm not sure if he would bring max speed Nidoqueen. But I do want to keep it around, I think, and I think I just want to go hard Klefki here. So yeah, that's an Air Slash from Togekiss, and I think right here is where I just click Calm Mind. I mean, if we see Nidoqueen, so be it. Yep, so he stays in on the Flamethrower. That's exactly what we want. Wow, that still did a lot of damage. That still did 49. Oh my god. That did 49%. So we get our Citrus Berry, and I think that puts us in range to live another Flamethrower, but I don't know. Let's go for Flash Cannon. He goes for Nasty Plot. He's going to die here. So that was a mistake. Should have gone for Flamethrower again. I mean, with the burn damage, that might have knocked us out. So, but now we definitely die to this Chandelure. But Klefki really just did its job, and it took care of Togekiss. That was really Klefki's only job, was to beat Togekiss. And that's what it did. So I want to see. I mean, I'm curious to see what this Chandelure is. I don't really know. But like, I don't really know if it's worth it for me to save Klefki at this point, considering Nidoqueen is still at full HP, and this Chandelure is around. So I think I'm just gonna sack the Klefki here. I don't think I need it anymore. I don't really think I need it anymore. He goes for Energy Ball, so he predicts us to switch. He predicts us to switch out our Klefki, which I'm not gonna do. If he's Choice Scarfed though, that means he's locked in, which is really good for me. Said he wanted to catch Quag. Yeah, I was not saving Klefki at this point. I don't need it anymore after it beat Togekiss. So I'm just gonna click Draining Kiss again. I mean, if he goes for... Actually, I should go for Psychic. I'm gonna change that. I'm gonna go for Psychic. Yeah, let's catch the Nidoqueen. Perfect. Beautiful. Yeah, now this Nidoqueen can knock us out. Now that we got that nice clean chip damage, we can let Nidoqueen knock us out. It should outspeed us, I think. I don't think I put any speed creep in this Klefki, so that's fine though. Oh, what are you doing? So he goes back into Chandelure, takes a Psychic. Now the Chandelure is at 38%. I mean, I'm still sacking Klefki at this point. So now Chandelure is going to put Flamethrower. So I know, by the way, he's playing Chandelure, that it's definitely choiced. And it's probably Choice Scarfed. So, yeah. But I can go Zoroark here, because it's disguised as Licky Licky. I lied. It's actually disguised as Heracross. I thought I disguised Zoroark as Licky Licky. No, I disguised Zoroark as Klefki. What am I doing? I'm confused. This is not what I thought. Well, he should probably know that this thing, since this thing is at full HP, that it's Zoroark. But... yeah, I think this thing is faster than me, though, so I don't actually want to stay in. This is a misplay on my part. I'm actually going to switch into Quagsire now. Yeah. So that did not work out in my favor, but that's honestly fine. Quagsire's here. Everything is, like, weak now. So I think I'm just going to click Earthquake. We're setting up so Calm Mind Raikou can basically just clean up at this point. Unfortunately, I don't have Aura Sphere because I wasn't really expecting the Tyranitar. So I forewent Aura Sphere for Shadow Ball. So that's a little unfortunate. But, you know, if we get a little chip damage on Tyranitar, then Raikou can definitely clean up. I also have Body Press on Licky Licky, so I'm not really that worried. I'm just going to go for Earthquake here. So we see Vileplume again. Just going to do a little bit more chip damage to that thing. Now he's probably going to go for another Sleep Powder, if I had to guess. And I think my Sleep Fodder at this point is Heracross, because it's basically outsped by most things. I mean, Nidoqueen's already weak too. I guess alternatively I could Sleep Fodder Licky Licky. But I think Licky Licky honestly like is too good for me to fodder. Like Licky Licky can kind of just 1v1 most of his team, so I'm gonna Sleep Fodder Heracross here. He actually goes for Strength Sap and heals up. Okay, that's a good play. I thought he was going to click Sleep Powder there, so this Vileplume is definitely annoying, without a doubt. Though I'm just gonna click Pin Missile here, even though I'm -1 attack, like I still have 343 attack, you know, so I think I can still just fire off a Pin Missile here, do some good damage to this Vileplume. So go Chandelure. I don't know if this will kill. It looks like it's gonna survive. So fair enough. Yeah, I'm not trying to. Last time he overpredicted and went for Energy Ball, predicting the Quagsire, so I don't really want to go Quagsire again, because I kind of need Quagsire to sponge some more hits from like Greninja and Nidoqueen. This Vileplume, though, is a problem. I think I need to hit it with Zoroark. Luckily, I've got extra sensory on both Zoroark and Raikou. But yeah, I think I just let Heracross go down here. You know, he might over-predict again and go for the Energy Ball. Nope, he just goes for Flamethrower. That's fine. That's totally fine, because that means it's a free switch into us to now go into Quagsire. And click Recover, because I want to be at full HP. Chandelure is low. I think it's definitely Choice Scarfed. It's not a huge deal, though. Kind of wish I had Sucker Punch on Zoroark, though. Unfortunately, I brought Special. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I should just stop bringing U-Turn altogether. Like, when am I ever going to click U-Turn? I should just click Sucker Punch. I should just pack Sucker Punch over U-Turn. Food for thought. Okay. A Vileplume is back. I mean, I think after a Calm Mind, Raikou can potentially win. I mean, Chandelure is faster, though, which is annoying. This actually is tough, because this Vileplume is a problem for me right now. I'm thinking about what I want to do against it. Like, I think he's going to go for Sleep Powder here. So I'm assuming he has Sleep Powder, Strength Sap, definitely Giga Drain, and probably, like, just Sludge Bomb or something. Maybe Moonblast, so, like... But I don't think I can afford to go Zoroark here, because Zoroark is still really good for, I mean, I guess it's not that good anymore because it's outsped by Greninja. Greninja is also a problem. I don't think I can Sleep Fodder Licky Licky, because I need Licky Licky. So I think I can honestly... If I Sleep Fodder Zoroark, I can Calm Mind up with a Raikou, I think. So let's attempt to go Zoroark here, and I think we can live any hit. Yeah, so we do live that Giga Drain, which I'm fine with. It did 74, though. I'm going to click Extra Sensory now. It's just my best play. If he goes Tyranitar, I mean, good on him. That would be a good play on his part, but I have to click Extra Sensory here. It's really my only option. I gotta weaken this Vileplume. This Vileplume is a huge problem, I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I do feel like I'm down. I do feel like I'm down right now, but I do still think that Raikou plus Licky Licky can just win. Especially if Raikou, if I can get an opportunity for Raikou to get a free Calm Mind, it just wins. But I need damage on Tyranitar for that to work. I really wish I brought Aura Sphere over Shadow Ball. If I brought Aura Sphere over Shadow Ball, it would actually just be over. He does go Tyranitar. Oh man, good play. So good play on his part going Tyranitar, but this U-turn chip is actually going to be great for Raikou, so I'm going to go for it. It's going to put Zoroark really low, though. I am Life Orb, so... The Zoroark's only going to have like one hit left in it. Vileplume is a problem. Yeah, so that U-turn did good damage to Tyranitar, though, and I don't think it can heal. I'm not sure what its item is. All we've seen is superpower. I think I'm just safe to go Quagsire here, though, honestly. Yes, we see Rock Slide. That's fine. That did 31. That was a lot. I wonder if it's Choice Band. It might be. I'm going to try to Ice Punch and catch the Vileplume, I think. Because at this point, I think Tyranitar is in range of a +1 Thunderbolt, unless it's Assault Vest, but even then I think it kills. I think a +1 Thunderbolt from Raikou should knock it out. And then we could hopefully live a hit from Greninja plus Chandelure, but that's why we have a full health Licky in the back. Got Body Press and Earthquake. I mean, I just have to deal with pesky old Vileplume. I don't know, my safe play is just clicking Earthquake here, but I really want to catch the Vileplume and do more damage with Ice Punch, but I don't think Ice Punch kills this Tyranitar. So, but I doubt he stays in. There's no way he's staying in. Yeah, we go for Ice Punch. I mean, that still did nothing. What the fuck? That did, like, no type of damage. I guess Ice Punch and Earthquake do the same damage. Ice Punch is 2 times. 75 times 2 is 150. Earthquake is 1.5 times, so they're both 150. Wow, I'm so smart. So we're back in here with Vileplume again. This is actually bad for me. Not gonna lie. This is actually really bad for me. I had a feeling this Vileplume would give me problems, man. I really did, but I don't know. I was gonna bring Gothitelle, but Gothitelle had such a bad matchup versus like Aegislash, Chandelure, Tyranitar. Like can't even beat Cresselia. So I'm considering sacking Quagsire here and letting Quagsire go down. But I feel like it's still useful. Like, I mean, alternatively, I could just sack Zoroark, but, like, I don't really want to do that yet. Like, Zoroark, I mean, I can bring Zoroark in, you know, and go for, Extrasensory. Dude, there's so many mics in the chat. Can we just talk about how many mics there are in the chat real fast? Mike. Yeg City. Yeah, honestly, I think I let Quagsire go down here. I have to be honest. I think that's my best play. And then I think I let Quagsire go down, and then I go Zoroark, and I click Extrasensory again. Even if he goes Quagsire, we click U-turn, and we sack Zoroark, and then we should be able to get a Calm Mind with Raikou. I still think that Licky can win me this game. Like, Licky beats both Chandelure and Greninja. Like, so I'm not, like, terribly worried. I just have to make sure I keep this, like, Vileplume low. Like, he can win if he keeps Vileplume at full HP, which is my biggest concern. But I don't know if he knows that. So I'm going to let Quagsire go down here and just click Earthquake. Yep. That's fine. So, it's really a Mike family reunion out here. Boofit comes out. It's really Zoroark, guys. I don't even know how disguising Zoroark works. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like I should, but like I don't. So we click Extrasensory here. Even if he goes Tyranitar, we still live Sandstorm damage. Actually, I think this is the last turn of Sandstorm anyway. So I think we're good in that regard. I just click Extrasensory here. Yeah, that does 92. Beautiful. And we died a Life Orb, so yeah, flinch doesn't. I don't think that mattered. So that's good. That's good for me. Because now we go Raikou. And yeah. I don't know what. Look at this. It says I still have Zoroark here, but I have Licky. So I feel like Showdown is glitching. That's weird. You see that? I just let Zoroark die, not Licky Licky. My Licky Licky's still alive. My Licky Licky does not have Earthquake Extrasensory. That's weird. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, we just click Thunderbolt here. I should have clicked Extrasensory. Fuck. There's no way this thing is Choice Scarf, right? There's no way. Okay. Yeah, it didn't really matter. Oh, boy. So he goes Tyranitar. Here's the thing, like, I don't know if Thunderbolt kills. I feel like if it's Assault Vest, I think it survives, which is crazy. I think my best play here is actually to go Licky Licky. I think my best play is actually to go Licky Licky. Yeah. So that Earthquake did 47. Like, dude, this Tyranitar is something else, man. I have Body Press, though, and Earthquake, for that matter. So let's heal. No critical hits, please. This game is close. There's a good chance I might lose. I feel like this Tyranitar is choice banned. Like, judging by the amount of damage it's doing to my team, it's doing a lot of damage. It's definitely max attack, at least. I was not expecting Tyranitar to be this much of a force. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm clicking Wish here, either way. Sandstorm damage is also annoying. If I get the Calm Mind off with Raikou, I can live a hit from either one of these things, you know? Licky Licky also beats both of these things. 1v1. I can't let Vileplume heal, though, is the only problem. If he goes Vileplume here, that could be bad. But I don't even think, like, a Strength Sap would heal up that much. It might, though. It might. He goes Greninja, so I'm cool with that. I'm totally cool with that. I think I click Protect first and then Body Press. Yeah, he goes for Surf. That's cool. So I'm going to go for... Actually, I think Wish first is better. I want this Licky Licky to have as much health as possible. Like I said, Licky Licky basically beats his team. As long as I don't let Vileplume heal. But it's in range of Raikou, so like either way. So yeah, that Dark Pulse did like nothing. It's fantastic. We are especially defensive. Let's go for Body Press now. And Body Press will knock out Greninja and Tyranitar. Beautiful. So Tyranitar goes down, and I think now Raikou just wins. See, he's realizing now that he can't kill Licky Licky. So yeah, this is good. So Vileplume comes out. Let me actually think about this, because if he goes for Strength Sap, that might be annoying, but if he goes for Sleep Powder, that might be even more annoying. But if he puts Licky Licky to sleep, then that means I can go Raikou and click Calm Mind. So it might work out for me. If he goes for Strength Sap here, I don't know how much he'll heal, but it might be a decent amount. And like, I know that Earthquake is not going to do that much. But I don't think I can afford to go hard Raikou here, because if he Sleep Powders Raikou, then I might just lose. But I need this Licky Licky. This is actually tough. Yeah, this is actually really tough. I might naturally outspeed this and just knock it out with Earthquake. I don't know. I think letting Licky Licky go to sleep and then switching Raikou, clicking Calm Mind, is the play. So I'm gonna go for Earthquake. He goes for Strength Sap. Oh, that healed so much. That healed way more than I wanted it to. Oh my god, why did that heal so much? Dude, Strength Sap is broken. Honestly, like, I think Strength Sap is broken. Like, real talk, real quick, like, I actually think Strength Sap is overpowered. Like, do you see how much that healed? That was well over 50%. And it lowers attack. Oh my god. That Earthquake only did 14 after the attack drop. But here's the thing, like, I can't let Raikou get put to sleep, because if I let Raikou get put to sleep, then this Vileplume is just going to win. So I have to let Licky Licky go to sleep. And I might have to win off sleep turns versus, like, Greninja. But I think that's my only play. He actually goes for Sludge Bomb, okay. I just don't want this thing to put me to sleep, man. That's what I want. That's what I don't want. Maybe now that I clicked Wish, he'll click Sleep Powder. I want him to put Licky Licky to sleep and not Raikou to sleep. Like, I could switch Raikou, but I don't want Raikou to get put to sleep. I want Licky Licky put to sleep. He's clicked Strength Sap again. Oh my god. This is bad for me. Folks. Yeah, I have like half attack now. Just put me to sleep already. I think Body Press might actually do more at this point. Let's see how much Body Press does. There it is, folks. Okay. That's what I wanted. So now that Licky Licky is asleep, I think I can go hard Raikou here and click Calm Mind. Hopefully he stays in here. If he switches out, that might be bad. Okay, Sludge Bomb. It's fine. No poison. Please don't poison me. Oh, for the love of God, please don't poison me. Let's go for Calm Mind. Oh, this could be really bad. You can still win this. Oh, I hope I live a hit from Chandelure. Please tell me I live a hit from Chandelure. Like, even an Overheat, I feel like I can live that. I have a decent amount of HP investment on this Raikou too. Like, you can see I don't even have that much speed because this team's pretty slow. I have a good amount of HP investment, so like, I feel like I can live this hit. So I'm gonna kill this Chandelure now. Or should I switch into... part of me wants to switch into Licky Licky, though, is the thing. Like, all I know is that I need Raikou to beat Vileplume. Man, I can just straight up lose to this Vileplume, I'm telling you. Because if he, I mean, he can knock me down really low here with like a Shadow Ball or a Flamethrower, but then he can just go Greninja and knock me out. And then at that point, I think Vileplume just beats Licky Licky. I might not get a better opportunity, though, to knock this thing out, so let's just knock it out. Oh, we're actually faster. He's not even Choice Scarf. I thought this whole time that Chandelure was going to be Choice Scarfed and outspeed our Raikou. It's not. It must be Choice Specs. It must be Choice Specs. I'm surprised, though, by the amount that Flamethrower did to Klefki. I didn't think it was Choice Specs. I thought it would have done more. That's weird. Well, yeah, now that Chandelure went down, I think that's it, because Raikou can just win. I thought that Chandelure was going to be Choice Scarfed and knock us down. So we should live any hit from Greninja here and knock this thing out with Thunderbolt. And then hopefully a +1 extra sensory is enough to take out Vileplume. I think it should be. No flinch here, please. Cool. Nice. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. And let's go for extra sensory. This should be GG, I think. Guys, this Vileplume had me sweating. This Vileplume really had me sweating. Honestly, I could have lost to that Vileplume. But GG, either way, we actually came through and won that game. I did not think I was going to win that for, like, a period of time, I'm not going to lie. Like, during the middle to late game, like, I actually was, like, playing from behind. But, like, I knew that I had to let Licky Licky go to sleep. And I knew that I needed to let, Raikou not be asleep. Because I needed Raikou to beat the Vileplume. But yeah, like, if that Chandelure was Scarfed and hit this Raikou, like, and then Greninja 2 KO'd it, like, I could have lost the Vileplume there at the end. Like, that's really what I thought was going to happen. I don't know. I'm interested to see what his Chandelure set was. You know, also, like, I think during the mid-game, he really misplayed around Klefki. Like, if he handled that Klefki better, like, he definitely would have been in a better position to win. Like, Klefki did a lot of damage to his team, so shout out to Klefki there for sure. Zoroark was a little bit disappointing. You know, Quagsire clicked Ice Punch once, I guess. No, I clicked Earthquake. I don't know. Either way, GG. That's a win for Week 5 for your New England Patrats. So, I guess I'll catch y'all in the next video. In the meantime, remember to be safe and tell your loved ones that you love them.